Hello boys, welcome back to my 100%, well, I guess challenge playthrough, whatever, of Mario Party Superstars. As you already saw, they have the changing backgrounds back, apparently. If you win with a different character, you actually get a different background from each character, so yeah, that was taken directly from Mario Party. I was gonna start on this, but then, yeah. So, you probably know what this is. This is a challenge playthrough for Mario Party Superstars. We're doing all boards. We have to win against the Master Difficulty AI while playing 30 turns. We cannot do anything else. And, this is odd. I'm pretty sure I selected the right file. Like, this option house is supposed to confirm that I have, like, a game or whatever. Or, no, not that one. I meant the data house. I'm pretty sure I already finished the game there. I know I finished the game, but apparently they didn't save it for some weird reason. That could be really awkward if it ends up doing something weird. Yeah, see, that confirms it. I've already finished this board. But it shows me as having another game out for some reason. That is really strange. I've never seen it do that before. I'm actually kind of curious to see what this is left out on, because I'm pretty sure I saved this upon doing the setup, so it should not have a new game here at all. But for some reason it does. Well, I guess we may as well check where it is. Actually, wait, well, no, it's not gonna matter. Want to go fast. Alright, so we're going to Spaceland next, and we want at least one different character, so this time we'll pick random again. Rosalia actually fits Spaceland pretty well, so I'll keep her. So with that, we have only 4 other characters to use now, and that'll be it. But yes, I do random CPU, because I want to make it more fun, and I am trying to do stuff. For once, yes, I know we're going to Spaceland. I would normally not take Rosalia to anywhere else, but Spaceland makes the most sense for her, so we're gonna do that. I like how they tell you what turns, what recommendation for turns you should do when playing on different boards. In case, like, the board's really awkward and works better on, like, different turn values. But anyways, our first new board in a while. This is Spaceland. It's just certainly gotten an overhaul since last time. This is from Mario Party 2. A while ago, space station, just kind of far away, a battle commenced. Superstar vanquished an evil king and restored peace to the galaxy. Sees that peace signs a child look just under horizon. That's why now more than ever, the people of this galaxy need a savior. Will you up and become the superstar the people need? Excellent, I can see you're just the person for the job. We're here, I have some business to take care of. And Toad's in charge, and... Alright. Great time, let me explain. There's a timer here that cuts down when you pass by. What's that about? Bowser-shaped satellite hovers over the board. Better watch out. The Pacific Patrol operates out of 2 locations. Are they here to fight crime? There seems to be a lot going on here, so don't let your guard down for a second. First, we'll decide the turn order. This is one of the better boards in Mario Party 2. Pretty much all the boards in Mario Party 2 are much more skill-based than Mario Party 1, because Mario Party 1 just has so much RG in it. So hopefully we'll do other stuff. This time around, we're going last. Also, because this is no longer a random board, that means we actually have to go towards stars, and this is also Mario Party 2 board, our first ever Mario Party 2 board. Which means as well, we have to do other stuff on the way. So yeah, it definitely changed the look of this. Also, Boo's not easy to get to at all. So yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that. It looks like I got a new sticker that is Pink Yoshi. Ooh. Well, they brought this back. So this is the one thing that makes this board annoying. Every time someone, and I mean anybody, lands on a happening space that's 1 furrows, by the way, yeah, that bad thing happens, and yeah, everyone kind of just gets yeeted backwards. There's no good way to avoid it, it's just there, and it's, comes out at the worst possible times, usually. Thankfully, there's only 2 spaces to avoid here, but yeah, when that comes, it's bad. You basically get forced back. This one is usually pretty fine, by the way, the Hysar one. It's more like you'll lose this if you spin out, but if you don't spin out, it's not that bad. It's basically not too hard. I like this one a lot. It could be kind of tricky to go around some of the turns. Easy. That was a bit tighter than the other ones, but we made that work again. Okay. This one is not as stressful because the Boo on this board is much further away than before. It's also slightly far out of the way, and another one, we have our stuff. Anyway. So, this one, every time you pass those Sniffet patrols, they ask you if you want to pay coins for them. If you give them 5 coins, then when you get warped next by the happening space, everybody gets shoved a little bit further back. Obviously, once someone does that, they cannot do it again. So, yeah. It's quite interesting, really. And yes, it looks like this is back. Yep. They brought back that space in. It's not Mario Party 2 without a Koopa Bank. Any Mario Party 2 and Freeboard will have a Koopa Bank on it. Pass it, you have to pay coins. Land on it directly like this, and you just get all the coins in your bank. Oh wow, I like the way they made that work. That was really cool, honestly. Unfortunately, only 3 coins are put into a bank on a time versus the original's 5, so it won't get quite as big as it does in the original. But that's fine. So, this is our fun one. It can be kind of tough to get the one sometimes, so I usually just spam, hoping to get lucky, but as you see, this is one that the master difficulty isn't the best at. I did try and make sure they were on master. In fact, I may have to check that a couple of times. If I ever forget that, I'm gonna be so awkward about that. Well, it doesn't actually show it. It'd be nice if it showed the difficulty somewhere, but... Well, if they start destroying us just like they done before, then we'll definitely know that it's like that. Now, the big mechanic with this board, as you saw already with the other setup, is not necessarily the Sniffets, but the giant cannon in the middle of the board. If anybody is unlucky enough to be in that spot where it fires, I believe you lose all of your coins, in the original game at least. Making it quite awkward. Did she just go the wrong way? Yeah, she did. She is not interested in a star, apparently. The reason why I say I like these boards better, and also it's time to go back, but not everyone's gonna get chased back. They have a slightly stronger Ursa as well when they get sent back the far way. And now we all get to use Boo. Whenever you get sent back the far way, adds Boo. That's 2 now. Oh, great. This one again. I'm from a different position. Anytime I'm from a different position, it gets really annoying. Did not even touch that one. See, look at that. I hardly moved my stick at all, and it's still flicked. It's so strange. Ah, late. I'm gonna try to just quick flick it, see if I can get something in the middle. Darn it. It went back! Did you see that? I did get a strategy for this, but that doesn't involve being last on this. I need to go very early on this, clearly. This is the one reason why I do not like this game, because, well, not only is it a control stick minigame, but the controls are terrible if you're not positioned right, as you can clearly see. So Castaways coming this early is honestly the worst thing that possibly could have happened. Literally, I hate it for that reason, because for some reason, they do not allow you to get a lot of stuff. So yeah, as you saw there, I just got nothing. I'm very tempted to reset just because it was Castaways, because that minigame coming super early is so brutal. In case you wonder why I hate that game, that's the one reason now. It's simply because it is not balanced properly. In the original game, it was much more balanced and was actually more favorable to have stuff happen. But, because I don't know the position of that correctly, and going from the middle is very terrible as you saw, it's just terrible for me. The only really good strategy you can have with this one is literally just going as fast as you can, and just hoping that you land at least something, and yeah, that's about it. There's nothing much else to say. That's the one reason why I hate it, and you'll probably hear me say it again. Of course, often the minigame star doesn't even come up at all anyway, so who knows what'll happen. Alright, well, let's hope we don't get that coin minigame ever again, though I doubt that'll happen. I do not want to get that ever in, because that would be really bad to get very early on. And yes, Castaway so far is my least favorite minigame in this bunch, simply because it gives people opportunity to collect way too many coins, and it's just a really imbalanced minigame for that reason. Two of us survived there. Okay. Good. Well, at least we're winning some of the other mini games, so I guess that sort of balances out a little bit, but them all having coins is not good. I was hoping to keep them from getting coins, but nope. Also, that minigame alone would make it really hard for people to just keep coins, the one I mentioned before. So yeah. Could have gotten to the star had they not done this, but yeah, they kind of just got in my way. And now the next star is ours, going to move now. I think that is in front of someone else, but it's also in front of me. Okay, no, Luigi is nowhere near it. So it might be Rose that's near it. No, okay, Rose is already past that. Which is good because I get a star. That's just good. I need those. I is pretty well set up. He has ultimate coins, the ability to steal a star, and more. Each time someone leaves the area that counts down, and if it ever counts down to 0, then he fires the big beam. Since this is 30 turns, we'll definitely see it multiple times. The idea is to make sure you are not in the middle when that goes off. You activating it is perfectly fine. That won't get you hit. It's keeping you in the aim that can take a little while. Like right there is right in the path of the beam. I'm just gonna steal from Wario. He does not need this many coins. This is how I'll get payback for them getting so much. I guess the other thing I could get is like the river game or whatever. With me as the one, that would more or less make up at least a decent half of the lead. I'm gonna take this lucky space, obviously. Okay. There's no reason to actually use that, by the way. It's terrible to use that normally, unless you really are desperate to go to one spot a bit sooner. And keep in mind, if you do the trap, that'll lead you right into one of the Bowser's beams. Oh great, this one. This one is a Mario Party 10 minigame, as you didn't already notice. It's very random, and I obviously don't like it. So the idea is to basically wait and time it, so that you'll get right in front of it at the last second at around 3. And then just hope for points, and that's it. It's from Mario Party 10. It's another very imbalanced minigame. Only really good way of doing that is to just hold down, hope to get on the platform at the right time, and then you stomp the others so that they do not get the activation. Now, I believe if nobody gets on the platform at all, it's actually a draw, but yeah, that is a very terrible aim to that. I like how the moment I tried to stop Mario, stuff happened. Boy, versus space with this many coins at stake already. They did lower the amounts, but I still think there's a lot. Yeah, I saw 20 on there. Okay. What will it be? Pass the Pearl. This is the one I actually practice. This is from Mario Party 4. It is random, but also very fastly skill-based. The idea is you want to get the short path as many times as possible. If you don't get the short path enough in the longer run, it'll be really bad. And my hope is to basically just go left and hope for the best. And yes, this is on Master confirmed. The problem is they are not that good here on Master, as you can clearly see. So yeah, that's an easy one for once. And that's a good win for me, because I need the coins. And again, whenever a versus space is landed on, it gets removed. It's quite an interesting mechanic they have now, which really heavily limits the effectiveness of the battle minigame. And otherwise, pretty up here, Fiend. And they just got sent back. I might be sent back as well. I do not remember. Okay, I do not get sent back. Good. Anytime you get sent back... Oh, never mind. That also counts as a save. Yeah, I was correct. But this does give me another happening, which I need anyway. Alright. I'm trying to make my way to the items so I can get some more items and maybe manipulate certain things. Oh, this is the random one again. This one's best to just go when there's a golden, by the way. Oh, okay. I had to go more or less in the middle to try and get normal, because Wario got lucky and got all the Goombas. By the way, this basically makes this a RNG minigame because, well... So, yeah. Jeez, they took forever. So, as you didn't no doubt notice by now, another reason why I don't like this is actually technically an RNG minigame. It's completely random how many, things come at whatever time, and thus, it is terrible. Unfortunately, it was also in Mario Party 6. Yeah, I think this is a Mario Party 6 minigame, and that's probably one of the worst RNG games that one game has, in my opinion. It is just terrible, and I don't know why they did that, but yeah, it's terrible. Apparently, the counter's not as high as I was expecting, so I might actually be able to make it work. Wario getting chased back to the space again. Alright. That's the annoying part about this board is the CPU will try their hardest to chase down other stuff, but even if you avoid the event space, the moment someone else lands on it, they get other stuff. Rosalia and Mia are on a complete tie for happening spaces right now. As long as she doesn't get stars, I'll be fine if I can get that. Now, I expect the game to not be as brutal on Master as it was the last time. But yeah, it'll still be pretty difficult. And they have the key back again. Thankfully, since this is not fully Mario Party 2, you can hold more than just a key in your inventory, which makes the key pretty useful. Not necessarily useful on this board, but particularly useful because you can get other stuff. Okay, I needed that. I can use that to force stars in a couple of other places. I'm not gonna use it right away until I'm next to something else, though. No, this bravery one. A Master to get around 1.5. I think this will confirm. Oh wow, he jumped really quick forward. As you see, there is a slight bit of RNG to it as well. You can't really tell how close it is. And sometimes they just outright jump forward. So if they're too close, they're gonna hit you. Get upset. My goodness. Is that what you want to call a game? That was very close to 0. But yeah, they got around 1.4. Okay, so that confirms they are indeed on Master. I did make sure they were, but if I do ever forget that, that's gonna kind of mess up the playthrough a bit. I could always look at the... Data House at the end, though, to confirm it, but I don't want to do that all of the time. Meanwhile, everybody else keeps on getting chased back. Oh my gosh, are they gonna be stuck in that loop for a while? Also, now, technically, unless Wario has the Happening Star fully, it's a freeway tie between me, Rose, and me now. Me, Wario, and Rose have a tie for the Happening. And he's going for me, of course. Four only, but that's about average. I have gotten up to 5 a couple of times before. Darn it, Swagey, I was hoping for them to not go through that middle. Okay, I'm not going to use the item yet, because I still need to get closer. We can get another potential item. Oh, it's this one again. They seriously only have 2 item games? Okay, good. That's actually sort of the one I want anyway. Easy. Nice and easy. Well, okay. I have 2 more turns to get the star and then escape the loop. If I don't, I'll be caught. And there you go. Veggie was the one to finally escape the loop, and we get this one again, which is very imbalanced. Unless we get lucky with coin placements. Luigi's probably gonna get a lot of coins here. Thankfully, it does spread them out a lot, usually. Yeah, look at that. Another big lay by Luigi. Whoever is in the first spot just almost always wins that. It's so disgusting how good the Master CPUs is in this. As long as we keep going good, though, it won't matter, though. Of course, last is gonna definitely play a big role, since they'll be able to roll before me, which means they could get earlier than me. Yeah, it's only 12 coins. It's fine. If it's later and you get it, it could really mean the difference between the coin star and not. Which, by the way, they do sort of have the coin star back, but now it's a spiritual successor in that every time you get a coin anywhere, it'll give you coins. So it's basically an alteration to the minigame stars. So winning minigames and other stuff, basically everything now counts towards the total. Oh, thank goodness you didn't land on that. I did not want you to land on that, Sace, because that would have made things terrible. I believe I am more than 10 away, so I'm gonna need to use a mushroom to get over there. Meanwhile, Luigi with an item bag. No semi-rares here, except for the Plunger Chest, which isn't really much of a rare item. It's more or less just a steal. Of course, I'm gonna have to use my items. I'm gonna use this one first, because I need it earlier. And Classic. Even with that, I only get a 1. Now Luigi might get it before I do. We need Luigi to get a terrible low here to save ourselves. At least I stopped before the beam thing, which makes it a bit easier. Right. The random game. This is balanced enough with randomness that pretty much any person can win. I'm changed mine at the last second there. Somehow I knew she would pit the rock this time. We all went on one splash, and that could have been scary. Well, I know I'm caught. Let's see who else gets caught with me. Wario, but Luigi stays away. Alright, 50-50 who wins. Of course, if you're smart and harder and enough people survive, if one person goes in each individual hiding spot, then the one is guaranteed not to win. In this case, it's 50-50 where Onai wins, and of course Rose gets it. This one has been pretty much a roller coaster. I think I've won this only once on the free side. Either the one wins when I'm not playing on the one, and then the one time I played as the one, I did not win. That's always what seems to happen. And there's no way of knowing where they're going, because just because they move to an area where a hiding spot is, doesn't necessarily mean that they will go there. In fact, it's completely random. Alright. Okay. Oh my. Okay, well now they are in the lead over me. There's a lot of happening spaces already. Oh yeah, he has a mushroom too. Of course he gets a better roll. I noticed he got an Aya bag. I did not notice that he also had a mushroom there. So yeah, there was no chance of getting that star in that particular spot. I like how they actually have icons where the star goes though, so you'll know exactly where it goes after a certain point. Let's see here. A cut for the right would be the best, but it's also the riskiest move. Ooh. I think I know what I'm doing. Oh wait, no. I can't do anything. Luigi left the room, so it doesn't matter, and chance time. Okay, they have much more chance time in this. Oh, 30 coins is a lot. Given to Wario. 30 coins is a really high amount for this game. My gosh. That is not good. It'd be any result, but it could have been worse, or it could have been stars. Okay, I'm gonna... Still hasn't used that feint, so I need to make sure I use the custom dice box so he doesn't get anything out of it. Well, now that that's been done, I don't know what to do. I can't target anyone with the beam because they're not close enough. So I'm gonna check what this is. Blue space 10 away. Well, I want to get an item at some point. I'm just gonna do 10. It doesn't really matter what I go through. I'm almost tempted not to buy an item due to G having the feint, but I have to do this to catch up with the item star and a couple of our feints. Oh, we have triple dice. I do not want to give Luigi that yet, though, so I'm gonna get this first. Then I'll get the triple dice next, if it stays there. They add different stuff based off of which board you're playing on. Because we played on a Mario Party 1 board, there was not much in the shop overall. Okay, this one I like. This one's easy to do. And you can see they sometimes hit the bombs. This is the last box, so let's just hit this on purpose. I got hit on purpose, by the way, just to add some fun stuff. Fortunately, even with those misses, they still get perfect most of the time. That was also double. Okay, well, that at least worked out a little bit better than the other mini games have. course, now everybody has a lot of star stealing potential. Now that this board has more boos in it, there's gonna be a lot more star stealing. I don't know. I do not want to go into the middle until I move through the middle myself. I forgot. Where's the star? It's at the beginning, isn't it? It's not really the best place for a star, so... Honestly, I'm tempted to just let, the people do their things. Oh, besides, I also think it's not gonna matter. Luigi's already going towards that star anyway. Now, if you look at the board closely, you can sometimes hard read where the star is. Knowing me, it's probably gonna go back to the upper right. Which means if I loop around, I can get... Okay, good. You didn't steal from me anyway. This used to be a much more common item in its original game, if not one of the best manipulation items in the game, because if you had a player chest, people were scared. They did not want to buy items while you had this. It's quite a trolly item. You can just take anybody's item whenever you want. Okay. Another star. And yes, compared to the original game, which has less bonus stars, you have to definitely try harder to win these. Okay, well that makes my game a bit simple. I cannot get that. Because they are way too close to it. However, I can actually deny them. Should I actually do that? I'm concerned whether or not I should do that. Probably that would actually give me the best shot at it, so... Well, we're using the item anyway, but I'm just trying to decide where to go. Try and get some more spaces while I'm at it. Nope. Okay, never mind. I can't. Alright, so I'll just do 4, I believe. Unless it's awkward. Yeah, event space says 4. Okay. So we just change it down to 1. Give ourselves a 4. Do we, chase? I forget. Okay, so when I get chased on the second spot, it'll send me back. So if I send myself backwards, I think I'll get an item. Or, I don't know. I am kind of interested in this, actually. I'm gonna chase them this time. It's only 5 coins in this, which is really nice. It's a nice thing to do if you're also laddie on the event space, because now we're forcing him very far back. Alright, so we're about to see where this goes. Okay, good. That's what I thought. It just pushes us back there. But now 3 of them are in the trap. Luigi, unfortunately, is nowhere near the spot I want, and I believe only I will get it anyway. I think I just barely got it there in the intro there. That is very tight. I did not get out of there that time. I like this game. It's definitely not too hard to win. Mario didn't even have to move from that spot to win, though. Since this is mastered, now I can afford to not make this work. I won't be surprised if Luigi ever does come into these games, if he ends up winning, because everybody knows that the name L also stands for luck, so hopefully he doesn't actually get very lucky, because that would be bad. Well, now that the triple dice set is available, I have a lot more options. Obviously, I probably just want to go for the triple dice set. It's much better in the long run, and it'll help me out better overall if I do that. Ugh. I think they're straight up avoiding the beam. I don't think any of them want to be in the beam. Now, I don't think I needed to send them that far back, but I did that. Literally, all I was doing there was to make sure they didn't, get the star, which is good, because I don't need them to get more stars. They already have quite a bit. We're going to get do this triple dice set. Hopefully this one will work better. Alright. Boulder Ball, the crappy 1-1, where the 1 is just terrible at this. Going for me. Move away. Going for Wilfilus. Ah! I almost made it on that one. Okay, Wario saved it anyway. I'm surprised that one actually won this the first time I played. I guess it is a master difficulty AI. I just feel kind of surprised that that happened at first. What's the turnout? I always get so confused. Okay, 13 is around average now. Different boards, by the way, will have different lives based on what happens each time. Looks like Wario recognized my strategy almost immediately. He's also buying a triple dice set. And yes, if you chase them and you're further back, they will get sent even further back than usual. My goodness, everybody's suddenly buying triple dice. Triple dice is literally the best item, but I think the AI just knows that. And an item begging in. I don't think I've gotten an item bag once. I would love to get one of these. They made it random this time around. The item bag currently is the only way to get rare items, which is where we saw a Star Exchange card in a off-screen attempt. We might still see one appear. Like Luigi could have gotten one right here, but there was no item bag on that, so yeah. Just a double dice set. Or double dice. This was actually around a DS, but it was called Double Dice and Triple Dice set. That's why I got confused. Good average overall. That's actually just about what I want. Now I need to see where I'm going. Okay, I made it, which is good. If I want to go for the risk play, I have to go through the middle, though. Blah! It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to go for the red space up there. Boo. Do not care about that, by the way. In fact, I would very much like to get to Boo so I can start stealing coins from Wario some more. He still has way too many coins, in my opinion. I do not care that Luigi has 2 stars, because he has no coins whatsoever, really. I need to prevent Wario from getting a bigger coin lead. Okay. Right on the path which I believe Luigi is getting. Yeah, Luigi's right in front of that one. I'll definitely just go here and hope for the best. Alright. Okay. Dungeon dash again. What the heck? That was delayed. Easy. They messed it up. Alright. We have to wait for the swamp anyway. Darn it did not like on that one, that would have worked. I keep on coming so close. I know I could do this on Master. My Ironer just doesn't seem to want to hit that at the right time. Either my stick doesn't work or they just simply wait too long. I will win that at some point. Especially if they get stunned by the Womp like they did in the previous attempt. I feel like that would work out for us. Alright. He did not send me back, but I was nowhere near getting sent back anyway. Okay, good. Yo, Luigi has lost a star. And Mario has less coins now, which is good. Now we're gonna just keep on stealing from him. As funny as it would, good as it would be to steal a star, I do not feel like doing that right now. Due to the item bag, by the way, just popping up at random, it's actually kind of random who gets the item ace in this, simply due to the fact that if you can buy 3 items at a time, then that just makes it busted, because once you get, like, the ability to buy an item bag, you just get 3 items instantly. You just get a free series of turns to use that all the time. Okay. Where's this going now? I will say this one is much more balanced now that the star actually just kind of goes in random spots. And of course, I'm not going towards that. Somehow I thought that was gonna happen, but then and anyway, of course that's in a risk spot, so I actually kind of want to head towards the middle right now. And if I could time this just right, though, I'll be able to catch one of them with the beam. The problem is, I don't have a movement item, and 2 of my opponents that are trying to go for the star do have an item. It's also rather not too far in there anyway, so that means it is kind of hard to actually time this correctly. Needs to lose some money right now. 14 coins gone. Of course, if you play on an easier difficulty, they don't mash as hard, so they lose more coins overall. This one again. This is the random one. I am so annoyed with this one. I'm just gonna mash and see what happens. Okay, we got Cursed Dice Slot, which isn't terrible. At least we have something to use. But there we go. We got an item from that. That's all I'm gonna really do. It's just mash and pray. If I do not get lucky, then oh well. As for which way I'm going, I'm probably gonna go left. This one I do not like. This one tends to be a random slightly. Just slightly. If I can backwards attempt properly, I could probably actually win this. I do think this is a good mini-game. Thankfully, though, just like the other game, technically it's a survival game, so if we go down to the last person and then our opponent makes a mistake, we can just get him like that. But, yeah, I'm still kind of terrible at the game. Basically, my strat right now is to just sit in the corner, hope 2 of them pop each other, and oh boy. Energy charge to 300%. Fire the Bowser coin beam now. Nothing. No sign of life? Well, okay, Dad. He also got a Cursed Dice Block. Okay, who's closest to the star? That's the person I want to target. I'll probably end up being Luigi, more than likely. Now we can safely go through this just fine, and cool, Rosalina also grabbed a star for them. So part of the game for not stealing stars super early on in the game is mostly due to RNG site manipulation, because if you're in first and you erst by stealing too many stars, they will attempt to just do stuff. Oh, I did not notice the star was right there. Well, I guess that makes it closer than I expected. At first, I thought it was more towards the left, which usually was, but for some reason they put it there this time. That's quite a bit of a change. Did not mean to say that. Most of my stickers are going to be used by complete accident, by the way. That's why I actually feel about that star relation, because Luigi's going to immediately get that. No questions asked. With the routes he's taking, you could get 2 as well. In my opinion, if this game in particular, it's better not to steal stars until the end. If you're playing on Horrorland, though, which this game has, or playing on an older release like Mario Party 2, then the AI usually doesn't get as much coins. It's usually harder to get coins in the earlier releases of the game. Alright. Now reverses game, which means this will go away after it's done. They heavily limited how many much versus games actually do now. If not, they almost feel like non-existent in the game. Only the 21 is any scary. Oh, this one is heavy memory and it's very difficult, but winnable, just very difficult. I'm just gonna stop right there. I feel like they've done too little, but I also feel like I've done so much. Part of the problem is I keep on thinking there's extra Goombas. And because of how fast they come by, it's so easy to accidentally over-oppress. This one's simply just a tight game to win. It's basically the harder roll call, if you ask me. It's fine, though. It didn't cost me much, so it was okay for the most part. Okay, now we have, who is closest? Nobody really is closer. Well, actually, the way they're going right now, 2 of them are actually gonna go down to the middle right at a moment's notice where the star is. So I'm gonna use this on Rose. She does not have a guard against this, thankfully, so that means she'll have to actually roll 1 for free, whereas our characters could just use an item to cancel the effect of it. No point in doing that right now. I do like what I did with that. That was quite an interesting tech that I did, though, with that particular mechanic, just to get someone to go through. Jeez, this one's so fast. I pretty much have to jump super early here. That was late, and I still got it. Okay, well, I found the strategy for it. It's literally just jump dash. It seems this one is still sort of imbalanced. I guess I just got unlucky that one time that two of the AI fell off. And then so did I. That is another imbalanced winning game. In the original, it was actually much cooler because with the sucky AI, it was actually pretty easy to win as the one because you could just stomp them out. But even with like in the original version, once you got humans to play that, that's where it got really imbalanced because the moment one of them gets good at the game, it's at because even if you knock them back far, it takes at least 2 hits to knock them off, and they have invincibility after the first hit anyways, so that makes this minigame in particular hard to win. That gets him 4 away. Except he's gone around the loop for some reason. I don't know why he's doing this. I think he literally did that. Oh! That's why. I see. He's being a cheating stinker. It's like he knew he was going to land on that or something. There's Master Difficulty AI for you. At one point, I do remember that Master Difficulty didn't necessarily mean they were the best. Oh! Finally, a good game for once. Well, I followed the item. This one is the one I actually want to get, because this one you can actually follow the item around, which means once you know which item you're going for, you'll always get it every single time as long as you follow it around. It does sometimes get trolly at the end, but I was able to follow it that time. Oh, this cool one again. I like this one. This one's tense. Literally any side can win. Okay, good. Good beginning. Alright, I thought he would go for up. Nope. And you can still play even though you're out. I kind of just stayed on left. Oh, by the way, if you do nothing. Okay, Luigi is doing really well. I probably should have jinxed that, though. Okay, good. And yes, this is one game where you can actually play in the background. So even though you might be out, you can still play. That's one of the coolest things about why I like it, is you can just practice trying to beat them. It's kind of tense because you don't know which direction they're gonna go, but most of the time it's pretty nice. As the one, you pretty much want to look at what they do and try and predict where they go, but as the free, you just want to simply try not to simple as that. Ooh, okay. Well, the triple... I just realized she has a triple dice. This changes a lot of things. Yeah, she's definitely getting a star with that. I like how it tells you how close you are to the star. I like how Luigi literally chose not to go directly for the star simply due to the fact that he was going to land on the bank. It's, like I said, I feel like he kind of cheated that one. That's same similar spot, Toadette. Nobody's in the beam. The beam is pretty devastating if you get hit by it. Oh, they have this again. Well, I know where I'm going next. Dribble Dice is the best early on, but once you get that, access to that, oh great. I know I'm in here, so I'm gonna be first track of it. Well, I want to catch up, so I'm gonna use this anyway. Need a good roll to get out of this. I think that'll do it. That's a Bowser space, I think. It's not. Okay, just barely missed it. Nobody's got a Bowser yet. I'd be tempted to force that. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. Wow, that actually gave me the right item. This one could be really trolly because if you just mash quickly, yeah, you'll get hit by that. And that's usually the space... That's usually the item minigame you get when you play Spaceland. So it's kind of nice that they brought it back. It's almost like the game knows we're playing on Spaceland. But it is definitely a difficult minigame to get what you want. Well, whoops, my bad. Okay, well. I'm gonna go back to my corner that I usually go, which is around here. Just kind of chill here. Oh. Oh, that jump off Wario. Nearly threw off my vision there, but okay, we won. Easy enough. I still do not know why they get hit there. It's Master. I feel like they should survive all the way to the end at least, but it seems like some of them get hit. And that actually does feel like a good time to use that. Because I'm glad I won that. Alright. And now the golden pipe craziness begins. And I just realized I did get the item I want, so I have yet another triple dice set, which is nice. I'll use that, get a golden pipe, and then just immediately use it. That was only for 3 coins. What are you so fussed about, Wario? Luigi already got more coins from that than you did. Just so you know. Well, that is very convenient for Rose. She gets to... I guess she doesn't have enough to steal a star, but she gets a star and the ability to steal coins. And the target's gonna be Luigi, because of course it is. Alright. We need the star to spawn in a good spot. That is not a good spot. I believe someone's close to it. Yeah, Wario is. He might use his golden pipe anyways, though, like an idiot. Like some other games, I feel like they will still use their golden pipe even if they're not directly near it. If they're directly near it, then it makes no sense and they won't use it, but... You think Wario will be smart enough to not use it? Alright. Oh my, he wants to chase them. What is this? What is Luigi up to? That is what I'm wondering. If I do ever chase them, I should make sure I'm also landing on the happening space. Because if I do that right, I can force Boo multiple times using that. That would be a good way to farm Boo. But I need the right strategy for that to work. Oh, by the way, I mentioned I usually don't pause during this, but for no reason or another, I have to pause. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. We're gonna continue on now. Oh great, not a good start. Alright, at least that's not like the worst possible, but I only barely made it to the shop. Oh my gosh, they have this now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get this. I was hoping to get more because I want to try and get towards Boo and then use this, but I might have to use this now because of that. If Wario somehow chooses not to roll for it and misses, I'm gonna be really surprised. If it goes behind, I'm definitely yes. This is another one that I could actually be good. Cause think with this one, actually, you want to just kind of stay near the top, because then you'll be first to some of the coins. And you kind of just want to farm off one side. At first, I was trying to, like, go from down low, but that never works. Alright. Did not get that. Okay, good. I like how they're all trying to do extra stuff. And meanwhile, I'm kind of just chilling, trying to go towards the top. And even if I, like, miss a lot of the coin bags, I get so close to the end, I'll get more coins than most of them. Alright. So that allowed me to keep up with this minigame. Although, if I gotten both 5 coin bags there, I could have easily won that as well. But oh well, at least we didn't fail badly this time. Like we did the last time we had this game. I don't believe it was the double minigame that destroyed me, but it was one that I did not do well on at first. Yeah, okay, Wario is not an idiot. Pretty much saw that coming. So he's gonna use that. And then when he's very far away from the star, he's gonna use the golden pipe. If it's behind the item, I'm definitely using this because then I could get another one. It's not. In fact, it's actually... sorry guys, but I want that. Okay, I do not see they have any items. Oh, but Luigi has a warp block. Oh no. Not the warp block again. Remember what happened last time? Ugh, it's giving me so many bad memories from the last board. Hopefully it just switches with someone else. Luigi is guaranteed to use that too, so we need to see who he switches with. Beyond that, they're nowhere near that, though Luigi might actually be closer than I thought. In that case, if he does switch with someone other than that, then he's guaranteed to not get it. I'm pretty sure I'm nowhere near this. Yeah. I just saw where I am. I'm nowhere near this. Time for the big Bowser coin beam again. And we could save this. Again, it misses again! Oh my goodness. At least he fires the beam. Aim every time. He used to not fire the beam. Alright. I knew it. Every single frickin' time. I just know it. Every single time. They never switch with anything else. Okay, thank goodness he got denied. So you know what? I am gonna deny him. Actually, no wait. Even better. Wario will do it for me. Well, oh wait, no, I am first. I could deny them right now. But now it comes to a tight decision. Do I do this or do I not? I think it's better to just do this. Screw it. Either Wario gets the star, someone else gets the star, or I literally give them a star. If I'm playing smart, I want to try and fight as hard as I can to make them go as far around the board as possible before they actually go for stuff. That's actually a good time for that. Anyway, yes, that is a new thing that they added. Darn it! Not the right side! But honestly, whichever one this is, it doesn't matter because Mario's getting it for sure. That part is guaranteed. And I'm gonna go down and hope it spawns around my area. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, I can't go down. I have to go right and then down. Okay. Well, that's fine. There's a very low beam. It'll be fine. I'll just go down there instead. Oh, this one is the easier version. This is the one I could actually master. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm just gonna go up a lot first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, think it was about 24. I'm gonna say 24 and nothing else. And I'll check while I'm waiting multiple times. Okay, I think I am actually correct. I think it's 24. This one is much easier than the Goomba game. I do not like the Goomba game. Also, make sure you do not collect our obstacles, otherwise it'll be even worser. Looks close at first, but yeah, there we go. This is a freebie one, sort of. Well, not really. There's boos that can get kind of difficult. The bombs in particular, there will be times where bombs will explode. Each time one explodes, you have to reduce your counter by 1, so you still have to pay attention. That's probably the hardest one to get right. But if you already know what the count is, all you have to do is simply increase the counter by 1. Interesting, he feels greedy. He's not gonna go for the Fiend at all, but instead use this for some reason. I guess because he was more interested in stealing a star for some reason. I guess that makes sense. I think his idea is to actually use it after the Fane. But right now, my idea is to try and get another item so I can get another star off of it. That's all I'm really thinking about. I thought I could go down right away, but I can't. Alright. Oh boy, that's a huge roll. Alright, I have a big decision to make. Oh, that one's completely randomized. It doesn't say which one I have to go. Okay, that's because I'm at the junction. You know what? Since nobody has taken up Bowser space yet, I'm gonna intentionally take this Bowser space. This seems like a dumb idea, but I'm gonna intentionally take it because as you saw from, like, I guess you don't really know yet, but I'm just gonna steal from Luigi real quick. I don't care about stealing stars yet. But now it's getting to the late game, I might consider stealing some. Alright. Keep him from getting a massive point. Once one of them gets a 4th star, which Wario will easily. This usually results in nothing anyways. So I'm taking this specifically to try to avoid our stuff. And of course he gives me the worst possible result. Anyway. But I'll get that star basically right back. If I do end up getting the Bowser minigame because of that, I'll be really impressed. That's the only reason why I took it. Of course, it gave me the worst possible result, though. Okay, this one is imbalanced for the free. Do not like it. Unless he somehow shoots the Goombas, we pretty much just have to stay far apart. Did not get me there. Because he shot a CPU, that was much easier for me to survive this time. The moment you get near a CPU, you just lose. Okay, that was a lucky video game. Alright, so we've gotten slightly caught up now to Luigi, thanks to that. And I honestly don't care that I lost a star. Part of that might be to my advantage, because now I'm not in first, so I won't be stolen from. So yes, even though he's sort of close, he's still going to do this like he does before. And I'm going to go left. Hopefully that'll get me to the star before they do, if it does go back to that one corner. Basically the corner where the first star is. Classic, of course it's not going to do that. In the original game, it seemed to do RNG basically based off of where you went. Oh, he did not get anything. Unlucky Wario. Mr. Unlucky Wario here. Alright. And like I said, honestly, it's fine that I didn't get that. If I get a skeleton key for Iovox or something else, I could just use that to steal a star from them. I just realized one trolley loop I can do. This one won't always work, but... that noise they make when I sped up is quite ridiculous. Well, first we have to go for this, and we have another versus minigame. Not a good time for this. I just mash because it's faster to do so, and I don't want to wait. This one again. Oh wow, I got that one like immediately. It's hard to tell which one he takes and which one he doesn't. I think what I have to listen for is my character voice. If I see my character voice pop up. Could not find a letter there. Here it comes. Oh, that's late. Oh, I got it from him. Okay, good. We destroyed them because of the love letter thing that I did. I think the way I wanted to handle this, basically, is I counted a certain amount of letters, which is like 3 or 4 at the beginning, in this case. And then after a certain while, I just stopped picking them up. And that's what allowed me to get the letters so soon. That will actually count, by the way, since there's technically an all coin collected total. Not sure if I'll be able to cast up with that. Okay, good. No castaways, please. I do not want to get that minigame, at least from this position. If I was first or second, I could understand maybe trying to go for it. This is a cool minigame. I like it. Although Mario Party 5 is a big left-based game, this is probably everyone's favorite game from this, because it's all skill, and it's usually not too hard to win. It can be brutal sometimes. Alright. Literally just go... Literally all you do is go towards the side. And then move up and down as needed. Ah! Well, you got stuck at the end. Unfortunately, the patterns are sort of random, though. You can usually escape everything if you're quick enough. Did not escape that time, though. That was fine, though. At least we didn't fall off first. That's the good news. And I do believe it is possible to fall off the side. Oh, there comes the cursed dice block annoyance again. Since Bowser doesn't give you a cursed dice block, this item has become rarer, so it's not as terrible, I guess. In fact, I think Wario might have trolled himself with that. Because if he's... Yeah, he is there. Because I believe that also puts me next to a happening space. If I just take an happening space, he'll be trolled, and it'll be like his item backfired, which will be cool. But first, we have to watch Rose do this. Okay, well now I definitely have to steal stars when I get a chance. I have plenty of coins to do so, and I want to make sure I steal at least one. So I think I might do the troll route. So in case you're wondering what that is, I basically just came up with this idea just from looking at the board a bit. But I found out if you go from left to right, it is possible, since you can buy a skeleton key from the item, to essentially do an infinite loop where you basically go around, use the skeleton key to go there, steal from Boo, get other stuff, then use the skeleton key again, and then you go back, and you basically do that as an infinite loop. You can keep doing that and just steal stars over and over again. It is very busted. Why I didn't do it right away? One, it makes the board too boring, and two, I need a lot of coins for that anyways. So most of the first part, I just play normally. Sure, we'll just make it quick. I'm gonna still take the same route. If I had not gotten that ice dice used on me, it would have worked a lot better. Okay, this one is slightly better in terms of doing the stuff. This one's cool. That's what I like about it. Problem is, it can be kind of tricky to go up sometimes. Not good. Because of all the falls that came nowhere near everyone. This one I like better than the others because, well, it's really cool, honestly, because, yeah. Oya's Up, definitely a much better video game than Leaf Leap is, because you can actually control it a lot better. Of course, it's another new game that I haven't played yet, so of course it does our stuff. Ooh, that's a new one. The cost of the next star is cut in half. That could really play with our minds a little bit. By the way, if I do get a skeleton key item as one of the item setups, then the setup works even better, because then I can combine it with a golden pipe as well, or I guess even better, just a triple dice set. And then I can just do the loop multiple times. I still have plenty of turns to do it, so I will try and show it off at least once. If the key had not been there, I wouldn't be able to do that. Because of this, stars, released from Toadette's End, will no longer matter unless they're in my loop, at which I could then go to get them. From which I can then do other stuff afterwards. But yeah. Beyond that, as far as we know, we do not have many coin setups, but who knows? Either Luigi or me might have the coins collected star, and I believe I know I have the Bowser star by default, since I'm the only one who's landed on one. So if someone else lands on it, we'll tie for that one. But yeah, I definitely need to start the star stealing loop. In fact, I could have probably done it earlier on in the game, and it would have made this board a lot easier. By the way, there is a little bit of a problem with Crazy Cutters, and you kind of actually just saw it right there. If you go the wrong way and go too far off your area, then your character will get off immediately, and that immediately causes a loss. This was in the original Mario Party, but it got improved in Mario Party 2, and this is now I feel like this is the Mario Party 2 theme, I think, that is playing right now. But yeah. Ooh, that's much better than last time. I did not get even close to 90 the last time. This time we won. Cool. That is one of the slightly easier patterns to do with Mew. There are more difficult ones, like the Chain Chomp one is like the trolliest one, and we got that one the last time, so I'm glad I got it this time. Don't think I have... I'm not sure if I have the minigame star, but if I win the next minigames, I might have both the coin collecting star and minigame star, though duels will definitely change the outcome of that. And yes, when coins collected is shown, pretty much every coin collected from the board counts. That means even random ones count. So that actually makes that kind of random now I think of it. In the original, the star was simply known as the coin star, which is given to the player who has gotten the most coins overall in addition to other stuff. But this lead, I think I'm going to need at least 2 stars stolen from them just on their own in order for me to stand a chance here. Otherwise, I don't think I will win at all. But if it does come down to it, I have enough to steal at least 3 stars, so I need to consider that option. Alright, so here comes the awkward strategy. This is going to probably blow your minds big time. But we're not going to buy any of these items. We're going to buy the skeleton key instead. Simply for the fact that I just mentioned. Because if you do this and then go left immediately after, as long as they don't chase them back, I guess that's one way it could get stopped. But it's so... nothing that the CPUs usually don't do that usually gets unlikely for that to happen. As for the target, it's pretty straightforward who we're targeting. Rosalina has the most stars, so we're targeting her first. We might end up stealing for her twice, honestly. Oh, I think that landed on me. If one of those lands on you, you'll always fall in, so you have to be careful not to land on it. That's basically the only way you can lose this on my island. Of course, I land on one saying that. Okay, well, at least someone else fell down with me. Alright. Well, they didn't all win that, at least. So I guess that's, it back to them. I'm guessing jumping is obviously the best way of playing that. That's the only thing that makes it bad, but most of the time you'll win that. Fortunately, did not win that time. But yes. I hope your mind doesn't get too blown from me purchasing a skeleton key. In literally any other board, I would obviously change it up quite a bit. That only moves me back like 1 space. Okay, he did not do the thing, thank goodness. I was being kind to me. Trolling Luigi in the process as well. If they ever do put them on patrol, then that kind of ruins the loop. In fact, if I saw someone doing this, I might honestly try and do that to try and slow them down a bit. That was a quit move. Because as you see, if you want to steal stars normally, you have to go pretty far ways around, across multiple spaces to do that. The problem is, you can get this. Oh, and I chased them anyway. Okay, well, whoops. I despite knowing that, I had to chase them anyway. Well, I guess at least I forced 2 of them back, but that's not gonna really make it any easier. Well, I guess now I could just get a triple dice set, but terrible. Not on the solo side. Cool. Got him. Easy enough. Alright. I'm gonna get the last place item, whatever it is. Hopefully this time they give... That's something interesting. Now the Whomp comes out. Ooh. Sounds like Whomp is predicting that Yoshi is the winner. And once again... Ooh! This is cool. So, this one gives you a hidden block, but since there's only one hidden block... Oh! Okay, there's 5. Well, we definitely need this hidden block to go so that star, otherwise who knows what'll happen. So that's the other rare item. Well, I guess one of 3 now that we've seen so far. This one makes it so that the hidden block appears right in front of you. What's funny is instead of just making it appear as its own instance, as confirmed by other people in certain other parts of Mario Party games, it literally just brings the hidden block directly to you. I just realized I gave... Well, I didn't give Rose a free star, but I did have her a reason to use her to do stuff. Okay, really? Game? Gonna give Luigi a star for literally free, in addition to a Boo steal? Yeah, I definitely need to steal using Boo. But Luigi is definitely not my target right now, but it might have to be later. Another good thing to pay attention to is whether a certain person has a bonus star or not. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't get to do it right away, but that doesn't really change anything. He's still gonna steal another one next. And that one will... Oh, guaranteedly be stolen for Rose, just because Rose has so much stuff. Okay, well, if this goes down bottom left, I might have a chance. Of course it doesn't. I think Wario's getting that one. Actually, no, we're kind of tied for that one. I could choose to not do the loop, but unfortunately I need the loop to win. That's the only problem with that. Literally, that one space right there that you saw just there. That one space ruins the entire loop, and why did I not use my item? I kind of just got an iron bag and sort of wasted it a bit. Okay, they all have a skeleton key, but I don't want another key, so I'm gonna... I need to make sure I use my item. Gotta remind myself, use an item. Oh, this one's random. Alright. Well, if they go in one spot... then I know that has to be the right one. Let's just go in here right off the bat. This one. Right on the corner. Okay, good. Unfortunately, to win this, you need to get really lucky. Okay, good. All that doesn't really matter. All the time, because once you get to the end, you can just rush and do stuff. This is from Mario Party 9, and this is one of Mario Party 9's slightly better minigames. Because, as you saw from there, that is definitely a winnable game. Alright, I need to really start getting some bigger rolls. I cannot afford to go too badly, like Wario's doing right now. If he could somehow not get that, that would be a miracle. But now, oh yeah, I just realized Rose is also close to it. Okay, I might have to just steal from nothing but rolls, but that's fine. She's gonna lose 1 star, and then she's gonna lose 2 more in the beginning. But she definitely needs to lose these, otherwise she wins. We need to steal from her, like, right now. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. This is the one I initially wanted, but I think I'm past that now. Okay, so I guess I'm not going for that one. Ooh. If she gets a really low wall, I could get her with the coin beam. The CPU is really smart, though, so it's really rare to actually get anyone, but... This is one chance where we might actually be able to get someone with the coin beam. The coin beam is pretty devastating in the original version. It takes literally all your coins, so you definitely do not want to get hit by it, but there are very easy strategies to avoid it. And the route I take doesn't even go near it anyway. Alright, so getting this out of the way. Alright. We kind of need the star out of this. Of course it doesn't happen, but that's a good coin amount at least, which I guess makes up for it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go for triple dice since I already have a key. So ideally, while you're doing this loop, you also get random skeleton key items as well. Let them go, by the way. Do not want these to stay around. Alright. I need a really high roll to actually get the loop twice. Last time, the one almost won this. Let's hope that doesn't happen. They literally hit it right into his base. The way you wanted to erase this, in case you're wondering, is to just kick it out around medium distance. That's what usually gets it into the spot. Okay, there we go. There's the one winning at. It's actually decently balanced if you think about it. Unless you play in the original version as Donkey Kong on the one, then it's very imbalanced, and Donkey Kong basically always wins that from the one side. From any other side, it's a lot more balanced. In fact, it's usually pretty easy to win that as the free, but that being said, as you saw there, it's definitely balanced, which further proves that they're not the best CPU. I just realized at any point I could just simply drop out of the loop and get a star for myself if I wanted to. Well, that is if it was still there, of course. Oh, I also just realized if it's last turn, then I can't get any more items. Ooh. I'm very tempted to try and take Wario's Golden Pipe, but right now I don't need it. I'm more interested in stealing stars right now. Okay, Rose lost 1 star. She's about to lose another, guaranteed. But I do need some good rolls from these, so hopefully we get a good roll from this first one. Not a good start. Okay, that brought it back up. Okay, good. Decent enough first roll. We're gonna walk this. And we're gonna go this secret path here. You can choose not to take the route, by the way. You have to be really careful that you actually take the right rule. And now we're gonna take from Rose. She's about to lose a star. Oh, I just realized that Luigi has 1. Second thought, I'm taking for Luigi the next time. Make sure he doesn't sneak up on me. Because Luigi, the person I mentioned, I think that may have had the other stars. Knowing me, I should take from Luigi to make sure he doesn't somehow sneak out a win. Okay, now we go this way. This triggers the coin beam. I think Rose escaped, but if not, she's losing all of her coins here. Oh, she did not! She got a really low roll, okay. So we get to see this actually happen. Look at her freaking out as well. And there she goes. Rose is about to lose probably all of her coins here. Yeah, all of her coins are now gone. All coins are beamed to me. They are beamed to me. Okay, it might actually be easier at this point to just take one of their items since I have a plunder chest. So, I'm gonna do triple dice set for now. To try and maybe manipulate something else here. And then I'll actually use the plunder chest first to try and take one of their keys. If Rose holds on to it, that is, I will use it on him. If that doesn't work, then I might just use the thing to get a star. This is a very long game for Master. It's a classic game that I like, though. not too hard to get the hang of, but very hard to win against difficult CPUs. In easier difficulties, this is free, but Master is actually pretty difficult. Particularly when it gets faster and trolly, it can get bad. My last record was 45 on this. I think I need to do like 50 to beat Master efficiently. Original was just 20 dumps and then everyone gets 10 coins, or the first person at Lost has to give up 15 coins. The biggest problem is when you go too early like that. Okay, so around the same time as I fought. So yeah, looks like I was correct on that. I have to do around 50 loops to beat them. That's when they finally give up. Which makes it pretty difficult to win, as you can see. At least I'm not terrible. I can get around 45 consistently, but I still need more practice on that. Okay, let's see here. I didn't doubt for a second that he would use that. Would not at least attempt to use that. As for who I'm going to take the thing from, I feel like Wario is my best bet to take the item from. Especially since he's getting another. That means I might be able to steal a golden pipe from him right here and now. Will I be able to use it? I don't think so. It depends. Of course, if I want to do this efficiently, I'll need a good roll to still do that. Ooh, that's in my loop. Now I really want to get that. This is where I might consider actually not taking Wario's star here, but at the same time, I don't know. It might be better to just let them not have it, simple as that. But then I'll have to, bother, it's not gonna matter. I'm just gonna frickin' take it anyway. I won't be able to go in the loop, though. That's the problem. So it might actually be better to take from Rose. This Sun Temptation has come over me has really changed my game. Okay, good. Thank gosh Luigi did not switch with me. It's about time they stopped switching with me. Literally the last board, they swapped with me twice in one game when I was next to a star. So glad that didn't happen this time. I have a good chance of actually getting 2 stars in one turn if I can time this right. And since I'm last, they won't have any chance to counter this. Alright, so you know what? I am gonna do the pro move. We're gonna steal an item from the Poe of your choice, but instead of stealing Wario's free star, which is kind of a risk, I'm going to take Rose's key so I can use that to get into the Fane, and then I can use the triple dice set to guarantee that I at least hopefully go towards the star. I still need a good roll to get it, but this part will allow me to potentially get other stuff. Okay, that's ideal. We did not get the happening space. We're not gonna chase him either. No point in doing that. Gonna unlock this again. Leech? Okay. I almost thought I didn't unlock it for a sec. Okay, let's go here. Here we go. We are going to steal a star from specifically Luigi, even though Wario's getting another one, simply because Wario may not have a lot of bonus stars, but I know Luigi probably has at least one, so I'm gonna take his star first instead. Of course, for minigame star, literally anybody can add that, so who knows what's going on. I did notice Luigi was getting quite a bit of coins, so he might be a danger shot right now. But we're also getting a lot of coins too, so it could really go to anyone at this point. Okay, well now it's last turn, so... Oh, darn it. Wait, no. That's up. Okay, Rose is nowhere near it. The problem is, Wario's probably gonna get that star, so that's not gonna actually work out. I just realized that, yeah, it might not actually be the best bet. But I was more focused on getting the other stuff done. Alright. Wow, I beat them somehow. They did not do the middle properly, apparently. Cool. Alright, we won that. That helps out a little bit with the coins. I also have the coin lead, I guess. I just realized. Okay, well, yeah, I just realized something. Wario's definitely going to use this. There's no reason for him to not use this. So our best bet now is to try and find our way to Boo somehow in all this mess. If he had not actually gotten a high enough roll to get that golden pipe, I could have just made this a bit simpler, but that's fine. If we could somehow get another star off of this, it'll be balanced. If they get another star, I would probably lose, though. Okay, that one's not close enough for me to get. So ideally, someone actually gets that, so I can then get another chance at getting it. Rose is not getting it, which is good. Luigi has a decently good shot at getting it, and I kind of wanted to get it simply because of the fact that I don't think I can reach this from this far away. Okay, that is definitely enough to reach it. Now I just need a good position for this and a good roll. There's a lot of positions it could be in that work since I'm going towards the middle, which means I believe I can select where to go. Alright. Now the next one. It's gonna be... that works. It's very sketchy, but I think that can work. Just barely, but I need a above average roll to get that. Let's see here. Alright, so I need a above average roll. 15 is around the average. Make sure I use my item, of course. Not a good start. Okay, it's guaranteed not to mess up. Why do you have to do this to me, game? Okay, well, no reason to do anything else other than an exclamation point space, so I guess we're ending with this. We're nowhere close near the happening star, but doesn't hurt to try it. Okay, we need at least 2 bonus stars. If Wario gets any, we probably lose. Oh, and let's not forget about that. Alright, final minigame. If there is a minigame star in this, we definitely need to win that to stand a chance. Oh, this one. This one's cool. This one I like. This is a good game. About even going into the first part. They have a slight lead, though. Tie going into the next part. Ideally, she goes for a different rock, but they almost always like doing that, unfortunately. Another tie, and oh boy, this is a terrible time for this. In case you're wondering, that is the alert system. Please ignore it. Okay, we actually got through that faster. Again, ignore that. That is the alert system going off. There's nothing we can really do about that. Alright, we won. Let me check what that is. It's not even a full alert, it's literally just a test. I was expecting the test at some point. What I mean by test is a test of the emergency alert system. This is a tight game. Will my one Bowser strategy actually work out? That'd be amazing if that causes a save. Oh boy! Now we get to see who actually won this. This could literally go to anyone. I think Luigi or me have it, though. Okay, I do have it. Thank gosh. Alright, that gives me a small chance. I need another one now. Oh, that's a guaranteed one. I'm the only one who landed on a Bowser space. I'm guaranteed to get this. Now we just need Wario to not get this star, and we've won. Okay, unlucky. I did not see Wario land on a lot of red spaces. I know I've landed on one, but I wasn't really checking. I think Luigi or Rose has this. I think they simply landed on more red spaces than anyone else. But I could be wrong. Oh, okay, I am correct. That was a Rose star. So that balances out, and I think that means we win because we have the coin tiebreaker. It's still pretty tight, though, honestly. Alright. Oh, my. So they're gonna chase each of us down. Okay. Either me or Rose. Oh, look at that delay! That huge delay! Oh, okay, good. We won. Well, that made it a little bit more intense. Cool. I'm like almost floating in space. It's my pleasure to announce that Yoshi is taken for face. To guess, your winning strategy involved coming on top in minigames. Yep, that sounds about it, right? Second place, that was amazing effort, Rosalina. You landed up more red spaces than the rest, but that didn't keep you down. Wario comes in third. Great work all the way to the end. You stopped on Koopa Banks more than anyone else. You should know how to keep a financial institution working for you. Luigi takes fourth place, fashion player all on. You stopped at more chance time spaces than anyone else. That's some risky business. More like one. What amazing competition. Without further ado, let's check out the final results. Also, I like this. I just said Luigi usually wins this, and look at that. He got last, and he's getting beamed for that. Okay, that was pretty tight. We all had 6 stars except for Luigi, who had 5, so I will say that was a really good game. Alright, let's see. I had the regular coin collection minigame, but I didn't actually collect the most minigame coins, which is actually kind of strange, but the bonus star, it was, oh wait, no, it's from Minigames 1, I think. Wait, where's Minigames 1 at? Oh, Rose was actually supposed to get that. I'm surprised I got that. So I think it simply counts minigame wins and not the coins. It does count who collects more coins in the minigames, but beyond that, only minigame wins count. Okay. So in that case, I got it. And then this one, I barely got the most coins. And then, got the most items bought by 1. I had that by 1. Most spaces traveled, I had that by 1. Rosalina really destroyed everyone. Landed on red spaces more than anyone else. I knew Wario had some, but I didn't think he had enough. I saw Rose and Luigi were landing on more, in my opinion. Anyways, items, we won. I find it so crazy. Also, I did actually have the happening space star. Okay. I find it crazy that my one strategy with the Bowser space, literally forcing the Bowser space, well, I guess it wasn't forced because I didn't have a dice buck, but I literally forced the Bowser space to try and manipulate something good to happen, and it worked out, even though I lost a star for it. That that was straight up a gutsy move. In fact, I would be surprised if that gets me a lot of comments. but there you go. First try, we beat this board. I think it's safe enough to say I'm not doing another video on this. By the way, I'm always ready for the next thing. Cool. Got more items. Alright. If I were to do 100%, then probably all badges would be the closest thing this game would have to 100%. But, of course, I'm not doing that. That's a challenge. This will, I guess, confirm whether or not it's on Master. Okay, they are all on Master. Alright, that confirms it. That confirms that this was on Master. Alright. We are 2 boards down, 3 more to go. Not gonna buy all the stuff on. In fact, I'm probably not gonna spend anything this time until towards the end of the game. And I won't actually look at the encyclopedia in this, because I want this to be more like a challenge run, because the more gameplay, the better. Anyway, that will be it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. I'm so glad we won this board, so don't have to do that again. If you like, you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.